Okay, come up with 10 questions people should ask you, or 10 questions that people do ask you. Come up with 10 questions that people should ask you, and come up with some stories. Okay, those 3 things. Once you have them, you need to record the answers, whether you want to transcribe and put into a book. But the fastest way would be to follow this process, write a book, and the book is a free offer. So you put the book on your site. You say, hey, the book is free. Just pay for shipping. So it's what we call free plus shipping. People will buy your book because you'll say, hey, your book is free. I mean, that's a sweet deal. Just if the shipping's $5, they pay $5. If it's $8, they pay $8, whatever it is. Okay, the next page is what's called an upsell. Okay, and what this is very similar content. You're taking these questions, and now you've got in-depth videos on all of that, and the videos can be here. Okay, so what it says is, get the 7 web courses, and essentially it's 7 lessons where you're now teaching that. You could be teaching it to an audience, or you could be just recording it right into your phone, whatever. People do this all the time, use this model, a free offer on the front, and basically it's a slightly more in-depth information, more kind of expanded, automated information like a video versus reading. On the back end, on the second page, there is, it's usually a video is very common. And typically here you can sell this anywhere from $27 to $97, depending on what the content is. Last year, we had a webinar, and we taught a little bit over 1,000 people this. The other thing you can do, okay, so let's say you have 10 questions, and then you have your other 10 questions, and let's say you have 4 stories. So what you do with this is you create your book, create your video course. I mean, literally with this here, you could cut it up and come up with hundreds of posts on Facebook. You could come up with memes. You could do probably 24 to probably 48, I'm doing the math here, 24 to 48 podcasts, depending on how long you want the podcast to be, where you're talking about these subjects, but you could go in a slightly different angle. You could do Facebook Lives and kind of, do an interview of somebody and their experience based on each one of these. So what I'm saying is, this is a process that we call multicasting. It's something that we teach to our coaching students, and we walk them through this of how to create a product in a very simple way. You cast it, you create it once, and you cast it out to all these different distribution channels. Okay? So it's the same content, it's just redistributed in different ways, and it goes slightly deeper or slightly different angle, but it's based on the same theory. So basically, you become an expert on a topic here, okay? You just become an expert. Like anywhere you go, you're like, hey, I got a podcast, I got videos, I got a book. You can just run your own little conference on this. Same thing. You get up here, you deliver your content, answer all these questions for people. These are the things that people want to know about your product. Okay, is this cool? All right. Do you guys get some ideas on this? Your wheels turning on this? Okay.